dedico a seguir pistas, rastros en huellas digitales, soy especialista. Construyo teorías que después resuelvo con gran maestría. No te imaginas, paso mi vida viajando por todos lados. No hay fronteras que me detengan. Maestro del disfraz y de estrategia es el agente 004.
I've made my way down to the developing nation of Tegucigalpa, Honduras, where we found this man. His name is Antonio, but he goes by Tonio. He's a chauffeur for one of the families in Tegucigalpa. The streets of Tegucigalpa are very busy all the time. There's traffic at all hours of the day. Tonio tells us you must always be on the lookout for incoming buses and taxis, people crossing the streets, kids playing soccer, running through the streets. You must always be alert. It's a very demanding job. He mostly runs errands and picks up the kids at school and takes them home. But what we're here to find out is what he does on the weekends. Tegucigalpa is a big city, and we went all over looking for a child who could help us in our investigation. We found this kid. He refused to give us his name, but he did give us some information on what kids do on the weekends. So, talk to me about alcohol and how you get it, and what do you do with it?
Well, alcohol, it's something we drink usually every Friday and Saturday. Without a chauffeur, we can't basically drink. The chauffeur is everything towards us. He has the ID. We just give him the money, give him the instructions what we need to buy, and he goes to buy it. Usually, we go to gas stations because in gas stations they never ask us for ID. Because, well, the security here in Honduras is pretty poor, and it's easy to move along, and it's funny when we go and drink, have some good time. Yeah, nice.
We asked Tonio if he thought it was dangerous for the minors to be drinking alcohol at such an early age. Of course. It gets to a time when it gets an effect to their body that's really bad. And it's a good idea that they get advice, you know? They can go somewhere where they can get advice according to the alcohol, what it does to them, you know? They act very violently because they're not in their five senses. The alcohol, it changes them. It gets them furious. We were driving around for a while and we also came across this woman. Her name is Lourdes. She explains a situation in which she's seen chauffeurs buying alcohol for kids. We asked her, has she ever been a witness of kids buying alcohol? I've come across gas stations and I've seen cars come up with kids inside. The chauffeur gets down, he gets the alcohol and they leave. And that's really bad for the kids' health. We found this teenage girl who accepted to help us, only if her identity was maintained a secret.
To buy the things for them. There's a lot of crazy people out here, and I don't think it's right that the drivers go out and do that for those kids because they're just affecting their health.
We drove down to a local gas station, the same Texaco that Lourdes had described, in which she saw a chauffeur getting down and buying alcohol for kids. We went inside with a camera, but we were forcibly removed by an armed security guard saying that it was against company policies to bring cameras inside. We asked this teenager how the parents never find out the chauffeur's buying the alcohol.
Parents are in the trouble. Parents usually never find out because chauffeurs are pretty loyal to us. They're pretty honest with us. They never told our parents if we're going to buy some alcohol or booze. If a parent figures out that we are actually drinking, well, it's a big problem. Thanks to God, we have chauffeurs that friends of us, and they will never tell an authority.
Well, we asked Tonio what would happen if one of the kids or either one of the chauffeurs would be caught buying the alcohol. Well, there's the times, you know. There's parents that get really mad. They get really mad. But with their friends, they protect each other. They all have a code. They protect each other. And there's other parents that even give the kids money to go buy alcohol.
Shake that.